Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Jason and today we're back with some more Distant Worlds universe. Last time our war with the Teekans continued. I believe we lost the planet, but we were able to retake it. And if I'm remembering correctly, we began our oh no, this is our system that we lost. I'm trying to find the right place to look. The galaxy's such a big place. But we had begun, we'll say, planetary bombardment. I don't know if it was here. Oh yeah, we went ahead and we took Orzun Prime 1. That's right. We managed to successfully take Orzun Prime 1, and now the Teekans are not happy about it, but they can't really do much about it right now, anyways, with what ships they have in system. And basically, we're going to be doing more of that. If I recall correctly, last time we were setting up Strike Force Alpha to go ahead and bombard this planet. We're going to go ahead and invade here. So what we're going to do is once the planetary defenses have been removed and the spaceport is gone, we're going to go ahead and move Strike Force Alpha, we'll say in orbit above the planet, basically nuke it from orbit, and then send down our small complement of troops to try to take over the planet. Once all of the planet's, we'll say, defenders have been annihilated. I think we had more troops, but some idiot decided to start dropping them off on the planet a little, well, prematurely. So yeah, there's that. Now, right now though, I want to direct my attention over to the Ilrud system. I think that's, yeah, I think that's the proper way to say it. Where we basically have lost one of our planets here, and we definitely want to take this one back. Now, the problem here is, this used to be one of our planets. Then again, it's lower quality and it's still an ice moon, so I'm kind of torn. I'm like, do we want to planetary bombard this one to get it back, or is that kind of terrible, you know? Because this was once our planet, and I would hate to. Oh, let's see. Dagobah 5. We got to Nataran Incense. Cool. So it's kind of like that question: do I want to? You know, just because it's under their control doesn't mean I should start bombarding it. This was once one of our planets, and you know, these are technically, you know, our citizens that are just temporarily under another empire's rule. So yeah, I don't think it's necessarily fair, or it'd be good for them for us to bombard this planet. So. Do we have a strike force though that we could bring over here? I believe we did have a strike force that I wanted to send over here. No, not yet, evidently. Let's see. Strike Force Alpha, we know what they're doing. Strike Force Bravo, I need a bit of a refresher. You guys have no mission, but you have troops. Okay, so we need to give you guys a target. Let's see. Strike Force Bravo. Well, I think Strike Force Bravo, maybe we want to send them into Teekan territory. Yeah, actually, right, they've got a nice complement of troops. They've got a lot of ships. Why don't we send them in here and, you know, take the fight to the Teekans? You know, maybe we'll be able to bombard this planet. I don't know, what's the quality on this planet here? Quality 84. Oh, wait, that's a capital. Yeah, maybe we'll take this one. That sounds like a good idea. All right, so Strike Force Bravo, you're going on the offensive. You know, as my strike forces should be doing. Strike Force Echo, you are repairing. Now, I believe we did make peace with the Nexilians, did we not? Yes, they're furious with us, but for the time being, we've decided to call a ceasefire. I've been trying to colonize this planet. I'll approve it because I keep sending colony ships and it doesn't work. You know, I could go ahead and, you know, specifically build, you know, get some troops, put them on a fleet to get a colony ship and send it all the way up there. But right now, I'm a little bit preoccupied, and that's sort of a lower priority for me. Just at the moment, I definitely will be getting this planet up there, but right now I feel like I'm concentrating a little bit more on, we'll say, my war efforts. You know, I need to manage all of that. So Strike Force Echo, what job do I have you guys doing? Well, since I don't need you in Nexilian space any longer, I'm wondering if you guys should, we'll say, offer some of the troops, because these guys have a lot more troops, and I'm wondering here, Walk or Miner 2, I'm wondering if Strike Force Alpha will be able to hold the planet, because they have so few troops, right? Alright, well, you know what? we'll let Strike Force Alpha deal with it. If they don't have enough troops, they can go ahead and get some at our, we'll say, nearest colony. What? Let's see here. Strike Force Echo. I'm wondering if I should send an Echo down against the Daedalus Technocracy. Because I believe, we have this planet right here, this system right here, and we want to get this, what is it, Daedalus 1 or, oh, actually, we need to get both Daedalus 1 and 2. So, these people are rebelling against us. Alright, so they're not paying taxes. Was it oh, that's actually the same planet that I was just about to, the same system I'm looking at right now. So we got 2 planets in this system, Daedalus 2 and Daedalus 1, I believe, that we need to capture before we can call this system entirely ours. Daedalus 1 is the capital, so that's actually going to be very difficult. And unfortunately, because their reputation is satisfactory, we can't go ahead and start bombarding them, because that would look bad for us, I will say, on the galactic stage. But that's okay. We've got what fleet is this? We got Strike Force Delta, who's also actually Strike Force Delta's got this system covered. Yeah, they're building up a lot of strength. They'll be able to deal with that. So Strike Force Echo, I'm gonna actually call you back, maybe to do a little bit of counter striking. I think we're gonna go ahead and use them to reclaim our lost colony here. It's gonna take a little while for us to get back in the system, but yeah, I think this is what we need to be doing. So we'll target the defensive base. So Strike Force Echo's coming back home to we'll say retake our lost colony. Strike Force Bravo is going ahead and attacking the Tikan homeworld. The Desolation Moon Fleet appears to be kind of on the defensive. Honestly, they're fighting off whatever fleets are in the Urzun Prime system, and that's okay for now. That's kind of where they need to be. The Desolation Moon Fleet is, like I said, they're the fleet dedicated to the we'll say the legacy of the Desolation Moon. Strike Force Charlie. Oh, are you guys finally getting refueled? Well, I'm happy to finally hear that. All right, so we got all of our main strike forces. They have their objectives. Oh, advisors establish a new colony. This sounds like a familiar system here. Should we send the Crooked Quest to colonize? Sure. Yeah, let's prove it. I should have taken a look at what the planet quality was, but if the advisor suggested it, it's probably at least a decent quality planet, right? Maybe I should, no, that's right. The messages will not show any suggestions from my advisors. Okay, so, let's see here. Walkar Miner 2. Alright, so you guys, we've wiped out, we'll say, the planetary defenses. There's a couple ships, but they're really no consequence. So we're gonna go ahead and bombard Planet Walkar Miner 2. And what this is going to do is, right now we've got, 87,000, we'll say, basically worth in military strength on the planet. And, well, we saw it last time when we were bombarding the planet, that, those troops are going to get wiped out from orbit, the population's going to go down, the quality's going to go down, but, that's going to make things a lot easier for us to capture the planet. All right, so everyone's got their orders, and it's basically a matter of waiting. And what I'm going to do is, rather than going ahead and speeding things up, I'm going to go ahead and make a cut while I look around at things and maybe look at other targets of opportunity. That way there, I'm using the time during travel to gain intelligence to basically formulate a plan, and it'll give me time to sort of react and deal with things. And since I'm going to be cutting it out, you won't have to watch me kind of go, I wonder what I'm going to do. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Okay, there was actually another suggestion for another colony, and it's just for the in the Ritna system. Where's the Ritna system? That's over here. That's technically within our sphere of influence here, so I'm actually going to go ahead and approve it. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to start grabbing some extra colonies. So I just noticed some pirates are attacking one of my mining stations here, and it really doesn't look like my mining station is holding up as well as I had hoped. It looked like the amount of damage it was able to do this one ship, which is basically just a frigate, is just pitiful. And this is using our MSX design mining station. So that's kind of leading me to believe that maybe we might need to to beef up the strength a little bit of our mining bases, you know, at least of their defenses. Let me take a look at the design here of the MSX. So we've got what is it, 22 points reactive armor. Let's see how much we have a lot of shields on here. I'm just wondering if we're just not doing enough damage. We're using concussion missiles. Let's see, do we have a better longer range weapon than that? Not really. Like the shockwave torpedo is great, and it looks like, you know, it's got a range. The range is only half of the concussion missile, though. The nice thing about the concussion missiles is they don't lose damage over time, really. So I'm just wondering if we does it at least have a repair bot on it? Because I'm not sure what else I could really do. Yeah, it's got 2 repair bots on board. So I'm just wondering, do we need to up the amount of shield and the amount of armor? Because that seems to be what we need to actually to do here. So maybe we'll have to modify our mining bases a little bit, because it's having a hard time holding off at pirate attacks. Now I realize the base is incredibly, we'll say, outnumbered. You know, there was a lot of pirate ships here, but you know, this one frigate had gotten really close to it, and that it was unable to deal with that one frigate. So that's not a good sign. So let's go ahead and check our private bases. So we've got these the GMS and the MSX. GMSX and the MSX. We're gonna go ahead and manually upgrade the design. And I want at least, we'll say, another, how much armor do we already have on here? 22. If we bring that up to 32. And then I also want to go ahead and throw, what kind of shields are we using? We're using Meridian shields. Is there a reason for Meridian shields? It's you know, there's a little bit of a delay between when I play the game. Yeah, because it's got a pretty good strength, and the recharge rate it's only slightly lower. And we have how many Meridian shields? We've got 12 on there. What if we upped it to up to 17? Now let's oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, screw it. Let's put it up to 22 Meridian shield modules, and then we can go ahead and add some more life support and a HAB module. Now, the reason why I'm willing to go ahead and, we'll say, make such a huge upgrade, as I've mentioned in an earlier video, is because you know, the private sector is going to be paying for this. So, you know, they're paying for their own defense, and, you know, it's good for them. Now, what we should probably also do, where are they? Yeah, we have, there's assault pods on here. We should put some more assault pods. And what this means is anyone who tries to invade the ship is going to have a lot harder of a time capturing it. So we'll throw, you know, 5 assault pods on there. And if any ship gets too close, we can go ahead and try to board them as well. We can go ahead and sort of capture them. So you know what? I'm actually thinking... There we go, 2 more assault pods. That's gonna make this base a lot harder to capture or take on in the future. So we're gonna go ahead and save that design. We're gonna do the same thing with the GMSX. We're gonna basically add another, basically 10 points of armor. I think we're boosting up the shields as well by, we'll say, an equal amount. And HAB module, life support. And what was the last thing again? Oh yes, assault pods. So we're gonna go ahead and throw on, I can't remember how many I threw on there. I brought it up to, was it 8? I can't remember. 8 sounds like a good number though. No, there we go. 9. 10. I'll make it 10. Because, I don't know. Reasons. Excess energy output, 845, which is great because it's still higher than our energy use and our shield recharge rate. Alright, so we'll go ahead and save that, and we'll just need to go ahead and get our private, we'll say, mining bases to go ahead and sort of upgrade. Actually, you know what, while we're at it, let's go back. I'm sorry, one more modification. I think we need more fighters. Yeah, we definitely need more fighters aboard the aboard these bases. I think we already have, what, 5 fighter bays I think we have on them. So 6, bring it up to 7. Just a small boost, but, you know, it'll give it a little bit more ability to defend themselves. Advanced fighter bays, and their bases, right? They don't have to fall within a certain size range, because mining bases are typically over a planet. Oh, that's true. Maximum base size. 2,400 when not a colony. So yeah, these things would still be subject to the maximum base size because they're not above a colony. You know, defensive bases would be fine at any size, as would, you know, spaceports. But the mining bases we need to keep under 2,400. Oh, heck, I could boost that. I could put all kinds of other things on there. You know what? Why not? There we go. More armor. More shields. We'll need to throw some more people on there. Wow, this thing is turning into really a beast, isn't it? And we should probably throw on some more weapons. I don't know, I think so. What have we got? It's a torpedo weapon, velocity shard. 5 of those. And more shockwave torpedoes? Do I want torpedoes or do I want concussion missiles? Yeah, that works. And Titan beams, another 5 of those. And now we do have one small problem that we've sort of created here. Is now our maximum weapons energy use per second is 885, and we don't have enough excess energy output. So we're gonna need to throw another reactor on there, another generator of energy, as it were. Hyperfusion reactor is what we're using on here, so we'll throw that on. Boom, we're good. I'm sorry, I'm going back here and I'm just, you know, adding things because, like I said, I want these things to be pretty well protected. I want them to be able to sort of hold their own. You know, maybe not destroy everything, but it'd be nice to be able to throw some more concussion missiles on there. What about an ion cannon? Sure, assault missile. Darn it! These are all little things. I'm like, I gotta go back now and upgrade the other one. All right, so, do I have enough energy? Yes, we're good. We're good. Gas mining. Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll add the ion cannon and the one assault missile just for kicks. Sure, why not? There we go. And now we'll go ahead and make sure that we'll say our private sector is going ahead and upgrading their mining bases because, like I said, I've noticed that the pirates are getting very aggressive. So let's see, mining stations. If I highlight them all, oh dear goodness, it's a lot of them. Total retrofit cost 1.8 million. Let's try it. Let's see. Well, let's see what we get here. Is that gonna impact? No, see, that money went straight into our coffers. You maniacs, you blew up my, Alright, so we're gonna have to go ahead and build a new mining station here. As soon as they clear out, yeah, I'll have the option, I'll queue up another, mining base to be built here. Oh. That's in our allies' territory. Now, I'm pretty sure the Kaitians have given us, yeah, rights to... I think we're allowed to build a mining base there. I'm pretty certain we are. Alright, so how's this planet doing? So Strike Force Alpha's been bombarding them. They still have guys on the surface of the planet. Let's go ahead and I'll speed things up just a little bit. Just so that we can see them get annihilated. There we go. Alright, so there is no longer any... we'll say opposition on this planet. Well, of course, sorry, we'll say formal military. Civilian-wise, you know, there's still some people there. I just want to maybe lower this down to 55K? Because, you know, right now it seems like it'd be easy to go ahead and capture, but they still do have those defensive planetary facilities, which makes me a little bit nervous. Let's go ahead and invade. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and invade the planet Walker Miner 2. And what's going to happen is initially we're going to capture the place. No, there's not going to be any question about that. No problem. The planet's going to fall to us. But what's going to happen is the populace might not be so willing to sort of just jump on in and join our empire. So we're initially going to capture the planet, but then we might be facing rebellions. So that's the small, we'll say, thing. Like, even though there's no military there, it doesn't mean, you know, this is a sure shot. Would you please hurry up? Okay, we've got, okay, that's right. I went ahead up, while I was off screen, and I went ahead and queued up a bunch of, just general floaters, because I feel like that would be, I've got lots of money, honestly, and I'm like, you know what, let's go ahead and, we'll say, bolster our numbers a little bit more, you know, outside of the regular defensive fleets. You know, I wanted more escorts. I actually went ahead and, you know, we made sure that there was some more, carriers, capital ships and stuff also floating around to sort of, help with, we'll say, the defense. It looks like they're trying to build a terraforming facility, and actually, it'd be really cool if they could if they could complete building of that before we went ahead and took over the planet, because that will actually help with the repairs of the planet. All right, there we go. Walker Miner 2 is now ours, and the population is happy. All right, so that's our planet now. We've invaded it. They're happy, so we actually don't have to worry about a rebellion. But, you know, we do still have to worry about the possibility of a counter invasion. So, for the time being, we're going to go ahead and garrison. We're going to have some pretty beefy garrisons for the time being, just so that we can ensure that we, so that we can ensure that we get to keep the planet. This planet here, Slows Van 9, it has a hidden pirate base and a hidden pirate fortress. One more, if they build a criminal network, we lose this planet. So I'm actually thinking we go ahead and we try to attack it. We have quite a few troops here on the ground. I don't know what the total... Actually, let's select it. Let's go to the colony. Let's see here. I got 180k. Let's go ahead and try and attack the pirate fortress. I really hope that we're able to fight them off. Yeah, so we do have enough strength. Sweet, we did build enough troops. So Slows Van 9. Looks like we are going to go ahead and we're going to eliminate the, hopefully be able to completely eliminate the pirate threat on this planet. There's threats everywhere here. Strike Force Bravo, how are you guys doing? You guys are currently right in the center of Tikan territory. Strike Force Bravo appears to be... Oh, I noticed the firepower number going down. Someone's taking damage. Which doesn't make sense to me because I don't see anyone with red. Yeah, for the most part, it looks like Strike Force Bravo is intact. I'm trying to look at all their health bars. We have one ship that's a little bit low down here, but it doesn't appear like it's going to be much of a problem. Interesting. I find it interesting when the firepower... Oh, you know what is probably happening? I wonder if it's factoring in fighters. I'm wondering if maybe some fighters got destroyed and as such, the firepower went down. As a result of their experiences, our intelligence agent, Lutar Wodos, has gained a new character trait, Lawful. Now, that's right, we do have some intelligence agents off doing stuff. The ship here looks like it's taking damage. I don't think it's going to go down, though. Our resupply ship, you know, it's taking a lot of damage, but it doesn't... It looks like most of the ships nearby are running away. So, yeah, I don't think we don't have to worry about losing it. So, yeah, for the time being, we're just going to go ahead and... wow, look at all the Tikan ships here. We're going to just sort of tangle it out with the Tikans in their system here. Try to do as much damage as possible. And then once we've wiped out their space defenses, we're going to maybe go ahead and try to tackle their planet. Oh, what's this? Who are they? The Rhodians. Actually, that's... Oh, darn it. I was kind of hoping the Rhodians would hang... Oh, the Rhodians are coming in. Sweet. Okay, so the Rhodians, while they're not allied with us, you know, they're angry with us, we have a common enemy. So it looks like they're here trying to mess up the Tikans as well. So if we go ahead and take a look at the... oh, I see a bunch of Rhodian ships flying on in. Yeah, it looks like the Tikans are down in 8th place right now. Military strength-wise, they're down in 5th, and yeah, I think they might be in a bad position right now. You know, they're losing colonies, and they're at war with a lot of different factions, and this makes me happy. I can't wait to see the Tikan Corporation just crumble. Okay, so we have a member of the Daedalus Technocracy, or we'll say a fleet of the Daedalus Technocracy coming after our mining base, which has not been fully retrofitted yet. But that's okay, we do have a defensive fleet here. That's hopefully, yeah, that looks like they'll be able to hold it off. So yeah, we're doing good. I think we're doing good. We suffered a couple little hiccups, but you know, we still have one planet that we need to sort of reclaim. But I think overall our things are going well. I'm a little bit sad that we had to go ahead and cancel our war with the Naxilians. I was really kind of hoping to really, you know, stick it to them, but you know, it had to be done. I was being stretched way too thin. And, you know, even now I'm kind of thinking, you know, maybe it would be best if we stopped things against the Daedalus technocracy, but we can't be doing that. Oh, Strikeforce Charlie's still not ready. Like I said, I don't want to have any more of these half systems. I believe I'm already sharing one with the Naxilians. I really need to be able to basically get a whole system. Let's see, a pirate base. Brigand's Shelter. Let's see, it can be found in Sector D1. Alright, that's cool. It'll show up on my map, and we'll get to destroying it later. Do we have a, where's the fleet that was operating in Daedalus 1? That wasn't Echo, right? That was Delta, I believe. Yeah, it's Strikeforce Delta is right here. So it looks like they're loaded up. I don't know if there's any more troops for them to get. Esga, I think, had... Nope, that's basically it for now. So, we got a total of actually, basically 1 million military strength. It might be enough to deal with Daedalus 1. Let's try it. So I'm going to be switching Strikeforce Delta. I'm going to be, we'll say, turning their attention to Daedalus 1 and see if we can go ahead and capture that planet. Once we get this system, I'll probably call it quits against the Daedalus technocracy. And then just focus the rest of my efforts towards, you know, the Canarith Prime territories. These guys here. I forgot that these guys were at war with us as well. They've really done so little. I don't know, probably due to their location, that it hasn't really occurred to me. Let me take a look here. They are Canarith Prime territory. You know, they're also at war with several other empires, so they're probably having a hard time. Yeah. Strikeforce Bravo, how are you doing? Yeah. You'll notice my resupply ship isn't even damaged anymore. You know, with the Rhodians in the system as well, the Teekans are really getting their, we'll say their rear end sort of handed to them. Now, the one thing I want to be careful of is I don't want the Rhodians swooping in to sort of take a planet here. So what I'm kind of scared of is if we come over here and we start bombarding their planet, and then right as we're about to take it, you know, some Rhodian troop transports fly on in and grab the planet from us, and that could potentially, we'll say, drag us into a war against the Rhodians, which would kind of suck. All right, Daedalus 1. It says we're invading, but we don't have troops down there yet. That will be happening shortly. There was a notification though. What was it? It was another one of our mining stations. Unfortunately, since there's nothing I can really do about the mining stations, because a lot, like I said, because we'll say the distance between things. You know, it's a very, very large map. You know, you have an entire galaxy. Honestly, we'll say the best thing you can do in this game is to prepare beforehand. It's not a game where you can just sort of be reactionary. You know, you want to have your defenses set up in position and everything, you know, preemptively. Yeah, I'm actually, I just noticed the time. I am actually out of time, but I want to see what my chances are of taking Daedalus 1 with my current troop composition. Right now, I don't think all my troops are on the ground. I believe we still have, yes, we still have some en route that are going to be dropped off. And so far so good. You know, our strength does appear to be higher. And once we drop off some more troops, I think the odds are going to go up. I really hope, because we're losing strength really quickly right now. Dang, yes, we are losing strength quickly. Where are you? Strikeforce Delta, I believe it was. Yeah. All right, so we're still dropping off troops, but dang, they've got a rock solid defense. Overwhelming odds, space control. I really hope that's enough to sort of turn things into our favor. All right, like I did say though, unfortunately I am out of time. It's like, man, time just flies with this game. You know, my attention's jumping all over the place. You know, I haven't even got to my intelligence agents or any of what they're supposed to be doing. Checking on any of the colonies I've approved. You know, obviously they haven't been built yet. You know, because time has sort of slowed down so much, but at the same time, you know, I want to be able to, we'll say, overlook some of those operations as well. And you know, I got all this money coming. I need to be throwing money into you know, into research as well. You know, let's initiate some crash research, and we're gonna go ahead and try and do all that next time. Like I said, unfortunately, I am out of time for today. So if you like the video, you like the content, and you'd like to see more of it, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, well, go ahead and leave it a thumbs down. Either way, let me know what you thought in the comment section. And until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.